Gina. Hey, everybody, say hello in the chat and where you're tuning in from, especially if you're a guest, who you are a guest of. We want to know who invited you tonight. And I'm here with my amazing friend Bethany. Don't y'all? Don't we have so much fun together? I have so much
We
fun.
do. We have so much fun. I thought I'd have time to put on a nicer shirt, but this is where we're at. So
I think you already told us, though, a couple of weeks ago to just expect you in the summer months in a tank top. So you have warned us. So it's real. We're okay with it. You told us this was happening. You told us this was happening.
It's true. It's true. And I get so hot during these things because I still get a little nervous and I get excited. And then the ring light is so hot and I'm just like sweating. I don't know how you do it. You never seem to be at all.
It gets hot in the office. Do you have your fan on in your office?
I don't right now, but I should put it on right now.
Yeah, do that. I never keep my fan on, and that's probably why I do get very hot. And when you open, because I always keep my office door closed because I don't want it echoing down the hall, right? Which I know you don't either. And so when it's hot in here and it's just like me talking, or my goodness, if I have people in here and the door is closed too, we burn up in here.
It does get hot. Yeah.
Look at all of our friends on here. Okay, so Bethany, Miss Erin was on with us the last time. She's done a couple of events with us, but last time she was on as a guest, and now she's a new consultant.
Yay! Welcome, Erin. Oh, wait, hold on. I have something for you. I have a little pom-pom celebration. That's awesome. Welcome.
That's Miss Lori's team member. That's her daughter. So fun.
Yay!
And then Miss Bonnie Mazur Mason. Her name is so much fun to say. She is my adopted consultant. I met her when I went to Beach Retreat in Panama City Beach, Florida. So Bonnie, you know all about Beach Retreat, right, girl? You got to get registered for that. So Bonnie, tell everyone how long you've been in Mary Kay for, too. It's been forever. But her name is just so fun. It's
awesome.
So fun.
That is a fun name.
Yeah. Hi, Miss Maya. Is that how I say your Maya's name? I love that, too. And Miss Melissa. Oh, and my Kimberly. She's a brand new beauty consultant. Give her a round of applause. Yay! So fun. Hey, Taylor and Danny, one of my favorite people on the planet. She is so adorable.
She's the best.
Oh, okay, girls, we are so excited. So first of all, this link, you can use this link over and over and over again to show to other people. So if you've got to explain like how for them to use the app and submit into the contest. So beauty consultants, if you want to reuse this link, you absolutely can. The contest is over. Beauty consultants, this is important for everyone to know. The contest is over the last day of the month. That is the last opportunity you have to submit photos for your guests to submit their photos. And so it is the guest's responsibility to submit their own photo with their own caption and things like that. We're going to go over that. But the end of the month is Sunday, the 31st, and that is Labor Day weekend. So make sure that you get your entries in before that and you're following up with your guests too. Y'all, this is huge. Mary Kay's never given away so much money for one event, like one makeover, right?
No, it's a lot of times it's been trips. Remember, like they did Scottsdale, they've done Los Angeles, they've done New York, but I think this might be a bigger value, with $5,000 because it's a $5,000 Visa check card, but it's also a gift of over $500 in Mary Kay products. So you're getting both of those. And what's really cool is, so there's 5 guests, 5 customers that are going to win. And for each customer that wins, their consultant also wins the same exact thing. So if Ashley's guest wins $5,000 and $500 in Mary Kay product, Ashley gets the same exact thing, a $5,000 Visa check card with $500. And I know exactly where I put $5,000. If you know exactly where you put $5,000, put it in the chat. I love to share ideas as to what we would do with extra money, but I have a sneaky suspicion that I have water damage in my master bathroom. Ashley, I haven't talked to you about this, but I've had this suspicion for a few years, and we have friends that have a house that was built around the same time, very similar floor plan, and they found some significant water damage with like very similar things to what our shower looks like. And so I would put that money towards a master bathroom renovation. That's exactly what I would put it towards. So, oh, we've got vacation for Kimberly, savings for Aaron, vacation for Lori. All right, what other options do we have here? Where would you put $5,000? And if it's vacation, where? I want to know that too. Oh, Maya's the kids' school. She sends her kids to the most precious private Christian school in Northeast Pennsylvania. I love that, Maya. But yeah, if it's vacation, tell me where you want to go because I love vacation too. I love travel. So does Ashley. We're so into that. So British Virgin Isles. Ooh, that's nice. Danielle, savings, Christmas, travel. It's $5,000. You can put it in a lot of different places.
You can. You absolutely can. Absolutely. Oh,
There's an echo.
I'm sorry. I wonder if it's me, and if I mute out, it might make it go away. Does anyone else hear the echo too? I don't hear it today. I don't.
Is it only when I'm talking, Atricia? Is it only me? So if Ashley, because I can hear myself echo when Ashley is unmuted, but she's muted now and I don't hear an echo for myself. Lori hears it with me. Do you hear it now with me? Taylor said yes. Okay. So there's just something weird going on, Ashley, between my computer and your computer. And I don't understand it. It's weird. Only when Bethany is talking. No echo now. Okay, so that's the way it is. Well, Ashley, I'm going to let you start talking and explaining this contest because we can be done by 8:30. That is our goal. We want to get you all the information that you girls need to make this your makeover moment. All right. We want this to be your moment to stand out, for you to have the most slamming selfie that you feel so confident about. When you look at this picture of yourself, you just think, who is that girl? I recognize that girl. I love that girl. Look at her shine. And then also to pair that with a caption that describes that confidence and describes how it makes you feel and describes why that's important for the season of life that you're in. You know, putting all of those things together is going to help your entry stand out to give you the best opportunity to win. That's what this event is all about tonight. Giving you your makeover moment with tips to help your entry stand out. Okay, Ashley, get us going, girl.
Yay. Okay. Muting Bethany. Now I'm on. All right. And ladies, I just want to be, a little reminder and to be clear here. This makeover contest is only for guests to enter into, not the beauty consultant, okay? When the guest wins, the consultant also wins, but only pictures of guests are submitted into this contest, okay? Just want to make that clear. All right. There are 2 ways that you can be entered in. Bethany, do you want me to remove you from the screen, girl? Okay, perfect. There are 2 ways that you can be entered into this contest, which I just think is amazing. One, you can get together in person with your beauty consultant. And hey, someone says control board. Hey, control board. And Erica, hey, Erica, so glad y'all are on. You can get together with your beauty consultant in person, or you can submit your look virtually. And that's what we're going to focus on a lot tonight. The looks, we're going to talk about the 6 looks that you get to choose from. They are very specific with very specific colors, lip color, cheek color, eyeshadows. Some looks have eyeliner, some looks do not have eyeliner. I personally tonight am wearing the Berry Noir. No eyeliner is in this makeup look. And so you get to pick one of 6 looks. And let me just tell y'all too, if you have not, yes, if you're on tonight, you need to make sure you have a notebook and a pen, okay? You want to write down the Mary Kay Mirror Me app. It is the most amazing app, and that's how you can submit your photo and take a fabulous photo virtually. Girls, it looks so realistic. Like, it looks so realistic. It's amazing. Beauty consultants, if you have played around with this app and you have seen some of the colors, please share in the comments. And if you agree with me that it looks so natural. Okay, here's a picture and what you're going to be looking for. So the Mirror Me app looks like this. When you download it, you're going to click that you're a customer, and then you get to try on the colors either from a live camera or uploaded photo. So what that means is if you want to snap your picture like in person right now, whatever you look like, that's a live camera photo. If you want to upload your photo, you can do that too, and then apply the colors on you. This is a live photo of me. Y'all, I do not have any lipstick on in that photo. Does that not look so natural? And this is Appleberry Lips. This is the Berry Noir. It is one of my favorite, clearly, as you can tell. Okay, and so if you're a guest on here tonight, you might want to be like screenshotting some of these just to kind of help you along. And of course, your beauty consultant is going to help you every step of the way too. So one, I love this, frame your flawless face. Okay, side note, this is important to know. And Bethany, flag me down if you want to come in and you have something to say too, because I can see you on my screen. The Mirror Me app does not fill in your eyebrows or put a foundation color on you. So it might be a good idea for you to do your under eye corrector, your foundation, and your eyebrows before you do one of the 6 makeup looks, okay? One of the 6 makeup looks is literally only putting those looks on you with exactly those colors, okay? What's really important is a couple of things. One is your lighting, okay? Natural lighting is your best friend. And ladies, I just have to tell y'all too, so many entries have already been uploaded on the contest website. Go check some of them out and see what other people have done too. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Might be a good idea. Bethany, am I even going to add you to the stage there? I know you're muted, but I think you can unmute yourself too when you're ready, right?
I just unmuted myself. So ladies, these pictures, you may think, well, that's harsh lighting. It is, right? So you see some like major shadows going on. I'm showing you some mistakes. Okay. A lot of these pictures I just snapped today. And this isn't what you want. This is not what you want. You do not want the harsh shadows. You do not want, to have that seatbelt cutting you across. A lot of times people take great pictures in the car, but you don't want it to look like that. Okay. So lighting, definitely consider that. Golden hour is great. Using natural light is also great. Another thing is your angles. I do not love these angles, okay, at all. So what can we do to improve these pictures? Hold your phone slightly above eye level, tilt your chin down a bit, helps define your jawline. My head is tilted up, not cute. Turning to the side, I did turn it to the side, but I did it dramatically, way too much, not good. My background is very cluttered. You can see my bedroom there. You can see the door going into my bathroom with the blue walls. You can see things on the window. You're distracted. You're like, what's going on back there? Right? You want to have a nice, clean, uncluttered background. Okay. Now it's okay if you have like a landmark or some kind of, fun wall art that adds value to the photo and doesn't distract from you. Okay. So that's something important to know there. Now also notice this one is it's called golden. Is it called golden hour, golden something? I forget the name of it, but it's with a very bold red lip. I do not have my eyebrows filled in, and don't I look weird? I look so strange. Also, my hair is pulled back away from my face. I had it clipped back. That did not look good on me. Now that's going to be dependent on you, but you may want to not have your hair pulled back away from your face. You may want to, depending on your haircut and your hairstyle, allow your hair to frame your face. Okay. So that it's not so harsh. Okay. So that's an idea there too. Let me see if there's something else. Now this is getting a little better. I don't love it, but it's getting a little bit better. But having a natural smile or a soft smirk, like make sure you've got an expression that looks like you. You may even want to think of something that makes you laugh. It's going to show in your eyes. You're going to see real expression in your eyes that way. And as far as framing, you can use the rule of thirds. So don't always exactly center yourself. Sometimes being off to the side a little bit looks a little bit more artistic. And then also giving yourself a little space above the head. Don't crop yourself so tight. Okay. Give yourself a little bit of space is going to help it be a more dynamic photo as well. And then these are some camera tricks. Ashley, I'm going to let you share these because I know these are things you've even discussed yourself.
Yay. Okay, we're going to try to make sure nobody... There we go. Yay. Okay, there we go. All right, so I love that you talked about your background too, y'all. Pay attention to that. One of the things too, I don't know, Bethany, I don't think this is Oh, it is. Okay, try portrait mode for a blurred background effect. So this would be, take the time to snap a beautiful picture in portrait mode of yourself and then upload that photo into the Makeover app. And play with the colors that way too. So, using a timer to position yourself, okay? Clean your lens. Oh my gosh, don't you dislike when we have something blurry or things are smudged, okay? Relax your shoulders, play with poses until you feel natural. Confidence shows through the picture more than perfection does. And you know what? Maybe do a couple photos and compare all of them to see which one you feel more confident in too, y'all. You're gonna know when you see that picture and you're like, I look good in that picture, right? Like, you want to make sure that that's the thing too with this caption. We're gonna get into all of that. The caption, it's your beautiful face. They're gonna go, oh, look at her. And then they're going to read your caption. And that's what's gonna draw people in to decide if you are the winner, chicken dinner, okay? Here are some, let's talk about some of these captions. A caption that stands out, okay? Do you wanna talk about ChatGPT yet, my friend? Yeah, she's good at this.
Yeah. So I have been using ChatGPT for so many things. Like it is incredible. So many things. And actually I asked ChatGPT to come up with some tips for writing a caption. And this is what it gave me. So, 4 tips. First of all, you want to have the name of the makeover. Your beauty consultant can supply that to you if you don't know, but it will also be on the Mirror Me app at the bottom, because when you go into that app, there's going to be the 6 makeover looks are going to be right at the bottom, and you can scroll through them and it changes on your face immediately. The different lip colors, the eyeshadow colors. I am wearing Cinnamon Glow. I have switched out the lipstick because it's a Hushed Blush lipstick, which is beautiful in person. It doesn't show up so well on a YouTube live video. So I have the Pink Fusion lip gloss on right now. But as far as my eyeshadow colors, my cheek, everything else is Cinnamon Glow. All right. So you want to have the name of your look. You want to say why you chose this look. Did it align with your personality, your mood, or a goal that you have? Number 3, how does this makeover make you feel? Do you feel confident? Do you feel radiant? Do you feel powerful? Do you feel refreshed? Right. And then 4th, do you have a personal reason as to why this boost of confidence matters to you right now? If there's something that you want to share to kind of create a personal connection with those that read the caption, share that. It could be something about, having young kids at home, or about, being really busy at work and not taking time for yourself. Or maybe you've just overcome some kind of physical illness, or you're in the middle of something that's physically hard, or, whatever it may be. Or maybe you're rejoicing. You're in a season of success, a season of things are going well. I just landed an awesome job. Whatever it may be, connect the readers to you. So here are some examples that are here on the right. ChatGPT wrote this. Okay. But look at just some examples here. I chose the bold berry look because I've always wanted to embrace my daring side. Ashley Butler is bold berry right now. This look gave me the courage to step out feeling bold and beautiful. It's more than makeup, it's confidence in a tube. The next one, the natural glow makeover made me feel radiant and refreshed. As a busy mom, taking a moment for myself and seeing this transformation reminded me I'm still me under all the to-do lists. And the last one is I picked the soft glam look, and these are just random, names of makeovers that, Mary Kay came up with. That ChatGPT came up with. I picked the soft glam look because it gives me just enough drama to feel polished, but still like myself. Wearing this, I feel ready to walk into any room with my head held high. So just a couple of options and a few ideas there to write a really great caption.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, guys, and I'm going to explain, you might want to screenshot this and write this down. This is the website that after you play around with your fabulous photo, this is where you're going to submit it, okay? And I'm going to show y'all what this looks like. So you go to, how easy, contest.marykay.com. contest.marykay.com. Okay, this is what you're going to see when you log in. It's doing a live countdown of how many more days we have until these entries are done. Guys, click on the view entries, and if you're curious what other people have submitted, go look at them. Okay, like I always think that's a great idea. Which ones look really good and which ones are you like, okay, maybe I wouldn't have had that in my background, or they did not get this amazing training that we are all giving you right now because we want y'all to win. I am praying over every single one of our guests that submit a photo and their beauty consultant, because why not you? What a blessing this could be for you and your family to win. And so we don't want you to take this lightly. We want you to really, and put your heart and soul into it. And maybe you pray too before you submit your photo and create your caption. But I wanted to share this too. What you want to focus on, do I have this in the next slide? Yes. Right over here, I know y'all it's super, super tiny, but it says, tell us the name of your makeup artist look that you picked and why it makes you feel confident, okay? So there are 6 looks, you decide. Your cash prize is a $5,000 Visa gift card and an assortment of $500 in Mary Kay product. I just love that. I'm so excited for that. And so I love that it says this too. Whether your glam game is fearlessly trendy, classically chic, or naturally radiant, now's the time to showcase your one-of-a-kind style with a look that makes you feel pretty powerful. Mary Kay has always been so good for almost 62 years of empowering women, right? That's literally in our mission statement. And sometimes putting on a fabulous lipstick makes us feel like we can conquer the world, right? And so sometimes doing something on the outside does make us feel better on the inside. Mary Kay shared that a lot too. And so here's what your entry is going to look like. Side note, the size of your photo must be of a particular size, okay? So make sure you're able to shrink that if for some reason it's too big. You can go onto your computer if y'all have like a laptop, like I do a lot on my laptop. So if I need to like resize photos, I can send the photo to myself through my email or Facebook Messenger, open it on my computer, right click and resize the photo. So if it needs to be of a particular size, you can make that smaller. And then putting all your information. I am going to share too, okay? Guests on here, you must know your beauty consultant's personal phone number, okay? I believe that's important. Like they need to know, or is it just your phone number? I feel like that's a question if you're, you need to know the information about your beauty consultant, like the first and last name she goes by. That's important because you as a guest you're going to be paired up with your consultant, okay? And so make sure that's important. I always let my guests know too, because I do have a business number. Do not use your consultant's business number. So make sure you are using her personal number that is attached to her Mary Kay. All right, that's important. Okay, Bethany, was there anything else that you wanted to share before we go over some of our specials? Or guess if you had any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments too. And I feel like there was one person that Miss Brittany. Hi, Miss Brittany. We forgot to say hi to you before, and I didn't want to forget.
All right. Awesome. Actually, I did want to share just a couple of things because, we love this makeover contest. We love the idea of winning $5,000 and dreaming about what that can be used for. And we love the idea of $500 in free Mary Kay product. And because we love these products, that's why we're all here tonight. We love the Mary Kay products. But I want to share with you that what if, you could get $5,000 cash in your hand without the contest? What if you could get a lot of great Mary Kay products in your makeup bag and in your in your bathroom without the contest? How could you do that? And the way that you could do that is by becoming a Mary Kay beauty consultant. Now, we're not making any claims here that if you join Mary Kay, you're definitely going to make $5,000. You're definitely going to, have this product, because it really is an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to make extra money. as much money as you want, as much money as you are willing to put the effort in. And so if this is something you've ever considered for yourself, or that you have any questions about, you want to know how Ashley and I are able to, provide for our families and to, have the flexibility that we love and build these businesses and what that looks like, there are three main questions that we find that women ask us. And so I'm going to answer these three main ones. You may have more, but I'm going to start with here and maybe get your juices flowing and invite you to consider kind of taking the reins yourself and being in charge of that $5,000, right? If you're like, I could use $5,000 by Christmas, but what if you don't win the contest? Could you still do it? You can still do it. And so one is, how much money do we make in Mary Kay? Everyone wants to know that. We make 50% of everything that we sell immediately. It's not a percentage that we have to earn. We start out a small percentage and then we got to hit all these different milestones and benchmarks. And then the percentage goes up and it can go down again. If things change in our business, it's 50% profit on suggested retail sales all the time and forever. And from the moment that you join until forever that you're a beauty consultant. So that's huge. Now, we also talked about getting Mary Kay product at a really great deal. We get 50% discount on all of our personal products as well. And as a beauty consultant, a new beauty consultant, you have the opportunity to earn what we call pink cash. Pink cash meaning free products. So yeah, if you like the idea of $500 in free products, you can earn $500 in free product and more over the course of your first 4 months in business with a great start program that they have. So there's so many opportunities that you can earn as much as you want, and you can earn as much free as you want, especially in those first 4 months. So we love that. So the second question a lot of people ask is, how much time does it take? And that's a question that, sometimes we don't have quotas. So it doesn't matter as far as how much time does it take, how much time do you want to put into it? Because you could just place one order a year and be a Mary Kay beauty consultant. Or you could place one big order a month and be making an executive income, right? Or placing several orders a month because you're ordering for all these customers. And so the time is, how much do you want to put into it? And thank goodness there aren't any quotas, because I know I would have never joined when I did. Ashley would have never joined. We were both full-time teachers. We were both getting our masters at night. Ashley was working at a pizza shop on top of all of those things. I was helping to plant a church with my husband. There was a lot going on in our lives, and to have that pressure of quotas, it would have never worked for us. And so as far as timing, you decide how much time. And when I first joined Mary Kay, what worked with my schedule, with all of those pieces that I just mentioned to you, was Wednesday nights and Saturdays. That's when I held my appointments. And ladies, Wednesday nights and Saturdays got me in a free car in 8 months. Wednesday nights and Saturdays got me to be a director 2 months after that. And it was just being consistent. I didn't have to do Mary Kay 24/7. It didn't have to take over my whole life. I just planned it when it worked for me. It fit into my life, and it fits into my life now. And actually, I'm back to Wednesday nights and Saturdays with my business. That is what's working for me. And it's great. Unless someone wants to, meet up with me during the school day while my kids are at school, that's what works for me. And so I love that. It's been full circle 17 years later. Now, the third question that a lot of people ask is, how do you get started? And you get started with a $35 e-start. That is all. $35 gets you in the door, gets you that 50% profit level. It gets you all your training with videos, mentorship from Ashley and myself. We are directors. We train. We love to help people with their businesses and support them. You have access to our meetings and things that we do with our units. And so you've got a whole community now of women that are supportive, and we're cheering each other on, and we are encouraging one another. And so you get all of that, and you get a free website with built-in credit card processing that your customers can purchase from you. Mary Kay does all the maintenance on that website. When there are new products that come up, they're adding those products. You do not need to be a website developer to have a Mary Kay website. Mary Kay takes care of everything. And that $35 covers both of those things for an entire year. And ladies, this isn't like $35, in a year you've got to re-enter for $35 to stay in Mary Kay. Like there's no like membership fees that you keep on coming up every year. This is like $35 and you can be in Mary Kay for the rest of your life. Like that's crazy. That is so crazy. You can decide if you want to have products on hand or not. You can decide if you want to have a bag with all the demo products and mirrors and applicators and samples or not. You work this business the way it works for you. It fits in your life. And so, we just want to share that with you because you may be on here and you really do need extra cash, or you really are looking for something for a positive network of women, or you are really looking for something where you can grow and where there's a safe space for you. And if that's the case, that's why we're sharing. But we're, of course, are also praying over all of these entries. We want to have winners. We just pray that something that was shared tonight encouraged you and maybe is resonating with you. So I'm going to pass it back to Ashley to share what those shopping specials are for those who want to be happy customers and purchase their products from their consultants, because we so appreciate you for that as well.
Yay, I love it. Thank you, Bethany. And if you are a guest on here tonight, in the chat right now, you can put either letter A, B, or C. So I'm going to tell you what A, B, C means. Decide what letter you are and type it in the chat. Guess only. Okay. A is absolutely sign me up. I want to be a Mary Kay beauty consultant. It's only $35 and I spent more money on bad shoes. B is buy me a cup of coffee because I've got more questions. And C is I just want to be a happy customer. So are you an A, B, or a C? And put that in the comments right now. A, absolutely. B, buy me a coffee. And C, be a happy customer. All right. So speaking of happy customer, aren't you so excited that you got on with us tonight? You get to save 20% on any or all makeup look that you fell in love with. And so, girls, first of all, you can play with these, of course, on the app. So please go do that. Your consultant can text this photo to you so you can zoom in. I know it's kind of far away. I am actually wearing the Berry Noir makeup look, okay? Bethany tonight was wearing the Cinnamon Glow makeup look. And we have 4 other looks that are there as well. And so look at those colors. Y'all, look at how much you're getting. Look at how much you're getting. Eyeshadows, lipstick, lip liner, mascara, blush, all of those things for well under $80, sometimes under $70. I mean, my goodness. And if you've never done a makeup event with us before, girls, we've got 12-hour staying power for all of these things. Your makeup look is not going to smear, smudge, fall off your face halfway through the day. If you did not know, Mary Kay is the #1 direct selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the whole wide world for the 3rd year in a row. #1. And you become #1 for a reason. Okay, y'all. And so we love this product. We are so excited y'all got on tonight. Thank you so much. Again, your consultant can text you this photo too. And maybe if you heard something that you're just curious, no one's going to make you do anything you don't want to do, but I know that you are a smart, educated woman and you will not make a decision without understanding information first. And so it is a good idea to always gather more information and talk to your consultant who has been successful, building her business for maybe a couple of months, a couple of years, a decade or longer. Talk to her. Because she's the go-to person. So, ladies, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We so appreciate you. Good night, everyone.